Hello everybody, welcome back to another pub encounter video. Rachel here. We are finally on the last of the guys. Soichiro, Toyoizumi, the owner of the bar, and I believe the oldest of the bunch. But anyway, let's get started with chapter 1. Surprising ability. Good evening, and welcome to Adir. As I walked in, a nervous look on my face, the bar owner calmly greeted me with a kind smile. Good evening. Encouraged by Soichiro's lead, I too brought a clumsy smile to my lips. What a calming smile he had. Hey, Crystal. Good to see you. I'm glad you came back. Guess you like this place enough. Guys, don't get too... Who cares if we get a little excited? This is a once-in-a-lifetime meeting at Destiny. Yeah, there's no guarantee we'll ever see you again, so we better be welcoming now. Jeez. Crystal, come sit over here. Pleasantly drunk Hideaki good-naturedly offered me a seat. Yeah, come on, I'll move over. Right here. I hesitantly slid into the seat vacated for me. It kind of makes me nervous getting welcomed in so enthusiastically. What? Are you nervous sitting next to me? You haven't had a single drink, but your face is already bright red. Adorable. Don't bother her too much. I'm not bothering her, right, Crystal? Guess not? Oh no, even given he was drunk, he was awful close. Alright, now everyone, let's calm down and have a toast. Sensing my discomfort, Soichiro and... Is it Soichiro? I'll just say it as I have been. Soichiro diverted the conversation. Thank God. I gave a short sigh of relief and stole a glance at him. As if he'd been checking on me, his own eyes met mine. Shy at the smile to my way, I instinctively lowered my gaze. I'll buy you a drink, too. Get anything you want. Thank you very much. I'll take a Cur Royale. Great choice as usual. What about you, Crystal? What's wrong? Huh? Sorry, what? You're blushing all the way to your ears. Did something happen? No, nothing really. I doubt it. I wonder who among us has cast the first stone at her heart. Who indeed could have the awfulness to do such a thing? I haven't done anything yet, so that must mean Hide. I'm telling you, I haven't done anything either. So that means the two men gazes converged into one person. But what are you looking at me for? Easy? No way. Yeah, I guess you're right. Of course he's right. Meanwhile, the true subject of conversation was quietly and carefully mixing a cocktail. Even as he joined in the festivities, his eyes were always firmly on all the customers. Alright, who's ready to toast? Everyone energetically raised their glasses. Suddenly I caught sight of a man sitting and drinking by himself in the back of the bar. In the already dim-lit bar, the man was wearing a hat pulled down over his eyes as he drank. The sight was so curious I didn't notice. Something matter, ma'am? Oh, no, Soichiro, another of the same. He let out the smallest sigh. His eyes also took on a different shade than when he was watching us. Soichiro? Pardon me for a moment while I attend to that customer. With that, he turned away from me. Of course, I knew he had to take care of all the customers. But still, I didn't know why I felt that the way I did. Hey, Crystal, what you looking at? I can't believe you're looking at him after we've finally had the chance to meet again. I was just wondering who the guy sitting back there was. Back there, the one with the hat. Ah, him. More interested in him than me? No, not really. In truth, I couldn't help the curiosity. He's a regular here, too, in some sense. A regular, huh? It'd be best you don't get too involved with him. Why? You think we wouldn't get depressed if all you're just another person? Huh? Yeah, having someone so pretty sitting right next to me but obsessed with someone else? But I felt my cheeks grow red after being complimented so openly right to my face. I'm really not that pretty. Modesty is the greatest virtue. Not being too meek to speak up is wonderful as well. At some point, Soichiro had returned. He spoke with a gentle smile. Miss Lin? Yes? I have something I'd like to give you tonight. You do? I was given a dark red cocktail. It's a Cassian soda. I thought it suited you this evening. Impressive, Soichiro. What do you mean? When I looked at him, he smiled shyly. If you can grasp the meaning of it now, you'd be a regular here in no time. Just try it. It should be perfect for you. After the first sip, the fruity sweetness and the refreshing carbonation slid down my throat. This is great. Just as I was happily passing the time, the man in back suddenly stood up. I'm leaving, Soichiro. Thanks for this. Appreciate it. See ya. As he spoke, he gestured to a brown envelope. Thank you very much. Soichiro watched the man walk off with the same unusual expression on his face. Before long, the clamor subsided and a soothing jazz track was playing. Huh? I blinked several times. I was still in the bar. At once, my consciousness fully awoke. In front of me was Soichiro, looking down on me with a smile. The intensity and shyness of the gaze caused me to blush. I see you're back with us. You fell asleep earlier. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe myself. Don't apologize. Were you cold? I noticed then that a trench coat was over my shoulders. Is this yours? He silently nodded, the smile never moving from his face. When I checked my watch, it was just a little before 3 in the morning. I gotta get home. Yes, it's already quite late. I'll walk you. But it's perfectly fine to accept a favor at a time like this, unless I won't be enough help to you. No, of course not. That was surprisingly enthusiastic of you. Oh. Now I have no choice but to carefully see you home. It was quite the furious battle over you earlier, falling into a drunken sleep at the bar. That happened. No one heard me say that I'd be seeing you safely home. But it's my bar. Taking care of customers is my responsibility, so I refused their help. My gaze met his. The eyes behind the glasses seemed to see right through me. But it wasn't uncomfortable, rather I liked it. Oh, no, at this rate. Thank you for everything. No need for thanks. I only did the right thing. We were almost to my house, so it was time to say bye. I'll be okay from here. That's my house right over there. Then I suppose I feel my duty to get you safely back. You sure did. My heart leapt at the thoughtful words. Have a good night, Miss Lynn. Good night. Got it. It was a Wednesday evening. I'd gotten off work earlier than usual. I'd stopped by a bookstore and just purchased a single book. The title was Cocktail Types and Meanings. I've been wanting to read about them for a while. This is a good chance. I really want to know what the cocktail he made for me meant. The cassis and soda he gave me. Based on the reaction of the others, there had to be a meaning to it. I opened up the new book and scanned the pages for what I was looking for. Ah, here it is. A cassis soda. 45 milliliters of creme de cassis and club soda is desired. The meaning you fascinate me. Oh my god. With no mind on eyes around me, I let out audible gasp of surprise. Soichiro, how interesting of you. Upon seeing the cassis and soda, everyone had looked at him with surprise. People shouldn't underestimate you. You still got a surprisingly good game. Is that so? You don't have to play dumb with us. I simply thought the cocktail would suit her perfectly. I agree. No argument here. As I vividly recalled their reactions, I hid my blushing cheeks with the book. You fascinate me. Even as a playful joke, that was coming on a bit strong. But I definitely wanted another cocktail. One that he made for me. I wonder what I'd get next time. I thought as I sat on the bench in the park. The restful time felt nice, my body weary from work. I had no idea how long I'd been there as I sat reading my book. Before I knew it, the scenery around me was cloaked in darkness. Hey there, young lady, what you reading? Huh? Standing right in front of me were two people I'd never seen before. Why don't you come play with us? We know some fun games. No, please, just leave me alone. Don't make such a disgusted face. This'll only take a minute. No, I don't want to. Get away from me. I couldn't do anything but lift a weak voice in protest. The men pulled on my arms, trying to drag me somewhere. I was terrified. What should I do? So help! Just as I was shouting for help in my mind. What are you doing? At the sound of a calm voice, the two men stopped moving. Soichiro! She's obviously crying. There's no excuse to treat a woman so callously. And who are you supposed to be? Take your hands off her. Your filthy hands don't deserve to touch this young woman. What did you just say? Even in the faint moonlight, I could see the man's face turn deep red as Soichiro confronted him. Run! Soichiro, I can't let you get hurt for my sake. I think what you meant to say was help me, please, wasn't it? Don't worry, I'll save you. Don't mess with this, you old geezer. The man let go of my hand and lunged at Soichiro. No! Frightened, I shut my eyes. I may be older, but I am a man. I'm well able to protect a woman in need. Huh? Easily parrying the man's attack, Soichiro hit me behind his back as he returned the blows. What the hell? Don't be rude. I'm only a random, yes, I believe knight in shining armor would be a good way to say it. Soichiro even held a grin to his lips. The men gradually lost their spirit to fight. Come on, let's get out of here. Don't be stupid. He's just a crazy old man. I'm not going to give up yet in that case. I guess I'll have to try a little harder. Shit, what the hell? With a few last curse words of defeat, the men finally ran. Only Soichiro and I were left in the park. Are you all right, Miss Lynn? Even now shivers rack my body. Miss Lynn? Oh, I'm really shaking. I'm sorry for putting you in danger like that, Crystal. His gentle voice said my name. A warm arm wrapped around my shoulders. You don't have to pretend not to be scared. You must have been terrified. Soichiro. It's all right. Everything's okay now. I'll always be here to protect you. For now, let's go. It's too dark now. Let's get somewhere where you can rest and calm down. Okay. Before I could ask where, Soichiro hugged my shoulders and started walking. That was a cool picture. I'll take screenshots of the full one. He brought me to a subdued cafe with a peaceful atmosphere. He sat across from me and encouraged me to release all the tension and fear. Now take a deep breath and let's get something to drink. We brought glasses of water and asked for our orders. I'll have the mocha matardi. What about you, Miss Lynn? The Kilimanjaro, please. While we waited for the coffees, Soichiro gazed at me with a slight frown. These men from before, do you know them? Not really. They just randomly came up to me and started to what? What had they been trying to do with me? What would have happened if Soichiro hadn't passed by? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up so soon. Huh? My hands on top of the table were faintly trembling. I tried to hold him still, not wanting him to look at me with worry. But instead, the movement was arrested by Soichiro's own hands. Soichiro, the warm hands gently wrapped around mine. When I looked up, he appeared deep in thought. I'm glad you weren't hurt. Please be careful, Miss Lynn. When something happens, it'd be too late. I'm so sorry. What were you doing out there alone at night? Just reading. Reading? Yeah, just as I was about to answer, I caught sight of the strange man from the bar outside. For an instant, our eyes met and the man noticed and hurried off. Oh. I immediately felt tension run through my body. He somehow reminded me of the men that had harassed me at the park. It scared me to think of some other random person might again try, and a shiver of fright ran down my spine. Miss Lynn? Oh, sorry, I'm okay. It's just, sorry. What do you have to apologize for? I'm worried. Incidents like these can leave deeper scars than you realize. I'm scared. That's right. Let your feelings out. Keeping it all bottled only makes the wounds worse. I still have some time I have to open the bar. We can stay a little longer. He comfortingly squeezed my hand. His calming words effortlessly soothed my mind. Everything was okay. I took a deep breath. As long as Soichiro was here, I would be fine. Soichiro? What is it? You're really amazing. It's kind and thoughtful, and you really helped me out. This is the first time I've ever met someone I felt safe with. My body temperature slowly rising from the warmth. Look, see? It'd be fine. Girls these days are awful outspoken. He smiled with a tinge of discomfort. It was just luck I was there. Please don't exaggerate your opinion of me. Am I bothering you? No, of course not. If you don't mind, I'd like to stay a little longer. He kindly humored me. We were now in the Adirs. He was silently going around making preparations. That was the one who asked to stay. I was nerve-wracking without Soichiro? Never mind, nothing. You sure? I got up the nerve to break the ice, but then faltered and clammed up again. Until just a while ago, I'd been talking so easily. And now I was just feeling self-conscious. Miss Lynn? Yes. Nothing. Huh? Think you've been doing the same thing to me all this time. Just a little revenge. Don't make fun of me. Of course not. I was just trying to lighten your mood a little. Could you tell I was nervous? Yes, you show your feelings all over your face. He smiled, amused. I couldn't help but being infected with a smile of my own. You're surprisingly mean. And this, after you just a minute ago said I was nice and thoughtful? Nice, but mean. You're an interesting one. I suppose. At this point, I'm no longer just the guy behind the counter. Huh? He began to deliberately explain. I'm not just a random bartender, I'm just Soichiro, a regular, interesting person. Soichiro, I hope you're beginning to think of me that way too. I do. You sure it's okay for me to be so familiar as a customer? Remember what I said? At times like these, you're no longer my customer. We're just two people spending time together. So if you don't mind, just think of me as a friend. His voice was different, lower than while he was at work, and his gaze set my heart fluttering. So, is there anything I can do to help? To help? Well, you could help me dry the glasses. As asked, I got to work wiping off glasses on the counter. There's a lot of different shapes and sizes. They've all got different purposes. Champagne flutes are made to enjoy the rising bubbles. Cocktail glasses are easy to drink from without tilting them over. And old-fashioned glasses are the perfect size to hold large balls of ice. As we talked, all the glasses were wiped off and I no longer had anything to do. What should I do now? Next, sit at the counter. Huh? For what? Your break. I slumped my shoulders at his words. Here, this is for your help today. A bold red wine rocked gently in the glass he handed me. I couldn't. I only had dried some glasses. It's me who asked to come in the first place. Really, please, you'd be doing me a favor. All right, if you say so. Cocktails are nice, but once in a while, fine wine is what hits the spot. I took a sip of the drink, and the airy yet rich taste filled my mouth. It's delicious. I'm glad you like it. Soichiro smiled happily. That smile alone was enough to make my heart dance. Miss Lynn? Yes? Nothing really. I just thought you looked like you were really enjoying yourself. I am. I really like spending time with you. Is that supposed to be sarcasm? No, of course not. I'm totally serious. I was interrupted by the bell chiming at the door. It was still before the time the bar was supposed to open. Oh, you've got a customer. Sorry. I'll come back later. The man in the hat from before walked in, said those words, and left. He was looking at the door with a strange look. I couldn't even voice my question. And that was chapter 1. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!